if you're interested in finding out more about where you're at with your talents and your sparkle and your sense of purpose, stay tuned. This reading could be for you. These cards are all saying the same thing, so that is a great sign. Let's see what these ones I haven't looked at yet have to say. Okay, these also say the same things. I love this. I love this so much. So there is the dual sense here of feeling like a failure or feeling fear of something. So maybe it is the fear that your talents are not enough, that your sparkle is a bit lackluster, and that you may be missing your sense of purpose, or maybe you're in some way, shape or form not feeling cut out for what you want to do. And this could be spirituality, this could be in your career, it could be anywhere where you sort of you want to have enthusiasm for a certain aspect of life, and it does feel that it is part of your purpose, your life's journey, your path. So there is something here where you fear that your wish will not be granted, that you will try and fail. This yoke card here is the feeling of frustration, being tied down, maybe feeling held back, that your talents, you put a bit of effort in, but they don't seem to progress, and maybe you're fearing that they just never will. But look at this, there is a successful outcome to your problems here with the key card, everything being solved, so the door will open. It sort of almost feels magical. So look at these cards that just sort of come in with the same message here. You are being urged to face your fear. So even to let go of your fear, just to trust that everything is developing as it should and everything will happen when it is supposed to happen. There's another key there. So, the key will come to you, and it might be putting in a bit more effort. That was just a message in another reading. But it also might be just waiting for that perfect timing where everything aligns and the key magically appears for you, because victory is ahead for you. So not only that, but this card reinforces that you are very close to achieving your goals. So this is not the time to give up on your grand hopes, your grand visions, your desire to really progress in some way, either out in the world or in your inner life. Okay, again, we have the sense of disappointment there, maybe even of failure, of being in a holding pattern, and then we have victory. Victory, success, joy, stability, and a crossroads in your life, like a milestone that unlocks the whole next part of your chapter in a much more joyful and secure, stable way. And it is to do with facing your fears, anything that's hidden that you might have been hiding from yourself. It's buried deep in your psyche maybe, or you've been in denial about something. You've been overcompensating with an addiction, say. That can all be represented by the moon. Even people around you who are not exactly honest and not giving you a true reflection of who you actually are, not admitting to your talents is what I'm just picking up. The moon is anything that is hidden. It is the reflected glory of the sun, but someone might be withholding that and not really acknowledging your shine and your sparkle, and that has made you feel despondent. But the sparkle and the shine is in you, so do not despair. So the keys here, the keys here are emotionally about finding your independence, finding your humanitarian aspect. To me, this feels like seeing your life as part of the whole of humanity in a way, if that makes sense, to help you unlock something. It's sort of like take a look at the big picture. Also, surround yourself with loving friends, your tribe. So if the tribe you are around are not reflecting back to you in a way that you feel you deserve, it is time to get different friends. So this is about calling in your soul tribe here, an emotional collection of people. And this is also the card of really powering up your hopes and dreams by putting your emotions into them, putting your emotions into motion. And that could be to do with facing your fear. Don't hold back anymore. Take practical steps motivated by your emotional enthusiasm. I'm really big on enthusiasm for the moment. It is one of my favorite things, in case you couldn't tell. So the next energy here is Mars in the 8th house. Revenge is the key word on this card. But 8th house is your psyche. It is shared resources, lump sums of money. It's the mysteries of life, death and taxes and inheritances. So whether there is some anger around you in your life about 8th house issues, or whether there is just a lot of action and energy being stirred up here and you're being urged to take action, to stir up and look at the deep recesses of your psychological makeup. That might be one of the keys to success here. See how that resonates for you. And in a similar vein, we've got the sun shining a light in your 12th house of seclusion, of self-sabotage, of your spirituality, and that sort of is connecting to the great unknown of the mysteries of life. In fact, all of these are about the mysteries of life in this context. But also definitely looking at your shadow side, the ways you self-sabotage, shining a spotlight on those and bringing those to light will only benefit you, because remember with the moon, as I said, it reflects what the sun is shining out. And if your sunshine, your sparkle is being dimmed by something in your 12th house, your self-undoing, that will be reflected back to you by the moon, and you will feel like other people are not recognizing me in the way that I want to be recognized. And it's because something in your 12th house is sending out the subtle signals. They're just showing you by mirroring back where your self-belief has holes in it. So the key to your sparkle and shine is to really dig deep and go within, do some counseling with somebody you trust, or talk to a friend, a wise friend, and sort of try to identify what is being shown to you by the people around you that makes you unhappy, and then say, how am I sending that signal out? How is this part of me? Either a part that I'm in denial of, a part that I've rejected, that I've outsourced to other people to act up in this way. Honestly, the psyche is a very tricky animal in one way and very simple in another, in that when you do have counseling, your revelations can be quite gentle and mild, but they have an immediate and quite often a profound impact on how the externals of your life actually occur. And it's true what they say, to change the world, change yourself. That's all you can do. Change yourself, and then the reflections that come back to you are going to shift and be completely different. So bear that in mind, and you are very close to achieving this goal. There is, great successful outcomes forecast here for your talents, your sparkle, your sense of purpose. There's victory and stability ahead. So keep up with whatever you are doing to work on your sparkle, your talents, and also your sense of purpose. And if you'd like your own personal reading on this topic or any other, go to my website, abundancelovejoy.com. I would love to do a reading for you. Meanwhile, this is Sarah, wishing you, of course, much abundance, love, and joy.